Hello everyone, long time no see, and welcome to our weather update on Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2024. So it's been a while because I've been busy with school and homework, but I do have some time this evening, and the weather is getting quite unsettled, so I thought that I'd do a forecast for you guys. Now I'm hoping to do these more frequently through the winter time, but it all depends on like how much free time I have to actually do this. Anyway, so today we saw a wet day in the east, especially with some rain, heaviest in the afternoon. Now this cleared to the north in the evening, and overnight we're seeing clear skies coming in from the west behind the rain. And by morning, some showers will feed in towards the western and southwestern coasts. Some can be heavy at times, especially near the coast. Now, Thursday morning, we see bright spells in many areas and a few showers peppering the west coast. Now, through the day, we will see some showers forming quite widely. Um, widely, sort of, so showers forming widely, but staying quite scattered as well. So, bright spells and a few showers, some heavy at times, but really, I think most areas will stay dry on Thursday. And either way, by about 5 p.m., 6 p.m., showers die away as the sun sets. Into the evening, we see some high cloud pushing in from the west in increments earlier on, but overnight it thickens up, and by morning we see rain. We see rain pushing towards the west coast, but in the east it stays clear all night pretty much. Now into Friday, we see rain edging in from the west in bands. So the bands start off light and patchy, but as we go through the day, we see heavier rain coming from the west. Now, pay attention here to this line of reds and oranges here on the west coast by about 1 p.m. and pushing eastwards through the afternoon. A solid red line of intense rain, and on that, gusty winds as well. That is called a squall line convection, and along that, you get very, very heavy rain and gusty winds, but only for a few minutes, and it's gone. But do watch out for that. But do watch out for that feature as it goes from west to east on Friday afternoon. West coast as early as 12 p.m. and it clears the east coast at around 6 p.m. So Friday afternoon, that line of weather going through, and there will also be more general rain on either side of that band of intense rain. Anyway, so overnight Friday towards Saturday, we see skies clearing again, and again showers pepper the west coast. Saturday, bright spells, showers like Thursday. The odd heavy one in there, and Sunday's one to watch. So in the early hours of the morning on Sunday, we see heavy rain pushing eastwards with gusty winds, and this could be a named storm on Sunday. This needs a very close eye kept on it, especially for the west and north of the country. Could be a named storm with orange warnings in force. And with some models, I wouldn't discount a red warning for Sunday, especially for the west and north. But it's all up in the air still. The models are still, very different in their outcomes. The exact track of the storm. Some have this storm going up towards like Scotland, even further, and even further north of that. While other runs actually have it ploughing straight through Ulster. So it's one to watch, basically, is what I'm saying. Either way, it's Monday. We see again sunshine showers. So Sunday is one to watch. So here's a GFS 12 to run. So again, we have lows to the west, high to the east, bringing in quite a warm flow from the south, but it's humid and moisture laden with heavy rain in the east today. Now, through the next few days, we will see low pressure coming in there from the west tomorrow, Thursday, bringing a few showers at times. And then on Friday, we do see this more big low coming in from the west with an active cold front coming in there on Friday, again bringing that heavy rain through. Then into Saturday and Sunday, here comes this low. Now the GFS brings that low, like I said, towards the Malin Sea. It brushes Scotland and goes up to the Faroe Islands. Still wet and windy, yes, but not really stormy. away from the far north, possibly. And then into next week, we keep the westers coming in. So further areas of rain and showers. The high to the south, it does try and reach up at times, but it fails miserably. Until we get towards the end of the month, that is when we see a strong, proper build of high pressure. So some cool nights, yes, but by day, if it's sunny, not too bad. Bear in mind that this is a warm ridge, quite a warm ridge that is built up from the Azores, and it's built into mild air coming in off the Atlantic there. So this is quite a mild area of high pressure, and we stay with that high up to Halloween and into the first few days of November. Now, by the 1st of November, we have an interesting pattern. So we have a very strong area of high over to the south. That's very mild. The air's coming in from the west and southwest. But also, there's a block towards Canada and Greenland, and a very cold trough of low around Norway, and there's a very bitterly cold northerly plunge coming down here. The -5 ice storm by the 1st of November will be down towards Shetland, but still we're very mild in Ireland with the +5 Celsius ice storm. So it's a long way off, but this pattern would be interesting if we saw it, say, tomorrow. But the issue is this high. Would it stay there and keep us mild, or would it merge with the block to force the cold air out the poles? So here is the ECM 12 Once again, same sort of setup. Humid flow from the south, bringing plenty of rain today. Tomorrow is showery, and then Friday we see an active front coming in from the west, bringing heavy rain and strong winds. Then, look at this now. So you see the jet stream here. This is the black line here, where the jet stream is. And there's a low that's forming along the jet stream through Saturday. And it powers up 12 p.m, 6 p.m, powering up even more. Midnight, yeah. There's a very severe dorsal low there off the coast of Kerry. Now, that will be bringing severe winds to Kerry by midnight on Sunday if that comes off. 6 a.m. That dorsal low has moved up towards the coast of Mayo. So overnight, the early hours of Sunday morning on the west coast, if this is right, extremely strong winds, severe winds, orange, red warnings in force. But this is only one run of the models. As you saw, the GFS brought the storm up towards Scotland and Faroe Islands. So Sunday at midday, got another low coming in. It's off the coast of Mayo and Sligo, but everywhere sees severe winds with this, probably up to an orange level and a warning. And by 6 p.m. Sunday, still severe winds, especially in the north, and it finally clears off towards the UK by midnight on Monday. And then we're left into a showery westerly from Monday itself. Then into next week, we see a build of high from the south, but we stay on the cloudy side of the high. It's not far enough north to bring us sunshine, really. The area is still coming in from the Azores, so plenty of drizzle and mist with that. Now we go up towards the end of the month here, and we just keep it westerly, nothing too exciting. High to south, low to the north, usual. So here's the GEM. GEM, here we go. So once again, Friday, active rain coming through on Friday. Then Saturday, here we go. Then Sunday, that storm blows up. Just a general sort of big area of low pressure here. So the GFS has a big low to our north. The GEM has the same sort of low, but it brings it a lot closer to us. And I think Everest sees strong winds, but the strongest winds will be in the west and north. Or the ECM has a very complex pattern with little lows spinning up and very intense, but locally intense. And then into next week, it goes away with a southwesterly wind with plenty of rain coming through in the early part of the week. And we can actually go colder into the end of the week with a northerly flow setting in, low over the UK, high towards the Azores, before that high probably topples and we get milder rain coming around it. So here's the UK Met Office run. So, Getting towards showery, then moving into Friday. More low coming in from the west, as I already said. Watch out for a scoreline on Friday afternoon, and then into Saturday. Okay, UK Met also blows up a big storm by Sunday. Like the GEM, I think it's more intense than the GM has it, and it's also closer to us. So all areas get a blow from this on Sunday. Always in force, especially in the west and north, and then moving up towards Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Again, long fetch southwesterly winds, probably with plenty of cloud and mist and drizzle, and heavy rain at times. Here is the Icon run. Icon run, especially here we go again. Showery on Thursday, then on Friday. Watch out for the heavy rain as it moves from west to east. Into Saturday with showery. Now, Sunday, the storm comes up. Now, it's like the GFS. The storm is more to our north. So, all areas are wet, windy, yes, but not really stormy. But Scotland will definitely get a blow from this. Into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, southwesterly winds, deep blows to the northwest, heavy rain coming through, and strong gusty winds. Before next Thursday, I think we go into a cooler air mass then, with the wind coming in more from west, coming in from Greenland, really, a returning polar air mass there. And finally, here's the arpege run. Here we go. Again, Friday, heavy rain, gusty winds, one to watch. Then it's a Sunday, stormy, especially in the west and north. South and east, not too bad. Well, still be windy, but not too dangerously windy. So again, unclear exactly where this low will be by Sunday, but generally, the further west and north you are, the greater the impacts will be. Let's look at some wind graphs for Dublin, because that's the capital. We'll just roll with that. Here we go. Let's look at the winds. Okay, so here are all the GFS ensembles. There are 30 of them, and this is the wind forecast for the next 2 weeks. Dates on the x-axis and the speed in meters per second on the y-axis. So what you can see here, the GFS ensembles are pretty much in agreement about how strong these winds will be on Sunday. Actually, there's quite a bit of spread there at the spike. But you see, there's a big spike in the graph here on the 20th of October. That is Sunday. Some ensembles are having the wind going up to as high as about 22.5 ms. Especially ensemble member number 15, while at the lower end of the range we have ensemble number 6 at 11.1 meters per second. So actually, having said that, it looks like there's agreement there. Well, actually, there isn't. Actually, no, the operation run has it at 8.4. So there's a big spread there. Let's have a look at ensemble number 15, actually. Let's look at that one out of curiosity. So number 15 is here. Here we go. And let's see how it blows up this monster into such a powerful form. Okay, so moving on. So once again, we know what's happening on Friday with that low. The Saturday, okay, jet stream comes through, that low comes through. And Sunday, actually, you know what? I don't know how it's bringing up that level of wind, but it is. Either way, these ensembles run on lower resolution. That's probably why. But somehow, this run is the strongest of them all with the storm, even though it actually doesn't look like it one bit. It looks pretty modest, if anything. That's weird. But either way, my point is uncertainty with the storm. And it's also to do with how it interacts around Saturday with the jet stream. You can see Friday is not even there. Look at this area. There's no low at all. But as you go through Saturday, a load of forms there, and it comes on Sunday. Everyone, thanks for watching. I will see you when I see you. I don't know when that'll be. And bye for now.